Let's travel back to the 1960s when the kitchen was filled with tasty delight. But as time passed, some of these foods from the 1960s were banned. From the risky Sunny D to the poisonous Fugu fish, here are 10 foods from the 1960s banned today. Number 1. Jell-O Salad. After World War II, moms all over America were too busy. They had kids to look after, jobs, and meals to cook. But who had time for fancy dinners? Only a few women. That's where Jell-O salads came in. It was a blend of canned sardine and sliced boiled eggs in a star-shaped mold. This colorful dish looked like a masterpiece. It came in different variations. You would see Jell-O mixed with pickles and tomatoes. This unique food made mothers in the 1960s feel like geniuses. They spent a few minutes cooking, but here's the funny thing. The salad was too strange to be ignored. The combination was so bizarre that families banned them from the dinner table. People began to dish it until it got the government's attention. From there, the Jell-O salad craze started to fade away. Remember that the salad is not as healthy as the manufacturers claim. Even though Jell-O salads are no more, we'll look back to the 1960s when they brought fun to the dinner table. Number 2. Hi-C. Do you remember sipping a cold Hi-C glass and hoping the summer never ends? Hi-C was created by Niles Foster in 1946. He wanted a fruity drink loaded with vitamin C, and this invention came to mind. Foster mixed orange juice concentrate with water, sugar, and extra vitamin C to make a tasty drink that didn't need refrigeration. Kids loved it so much that it became a household favorite in America. But over time, scientists noticed it contained artificial ingredients and high sugar. Health advocates pushed for healthier options. Even McDonald's discontinued Hi-C orange lava bursts from their restaurants in 2017. Despite warnings from experts, fans still miss Hi-C. Well, this drink is not officially banned in America, but it is less popular in some states. Guess what? Due to popular demand, McDonald's brought Hi-C orange lava bursts back in 2021. Americans say this drink is too good to let go. Number 3. Sunny D. Another food from the 1960s banned today is Sunny D. This bright orange drink tasted like sunshine in a bottle. It started in 1963 when a company in Florida created this special beverage. It was neither orange juice nor soda. This drink was in between. Kids in America loved Sunny D. At first, it was only orange flavor, but soon new flavors like mango, strawberry, and watermelon joined the party. Fast forward to 1999, a little girl drank an excessive amount of Sunny D and her skin turned orange. Researchers blamed it on the beta-carotene in the drink. This vitamin can change your skin color if you take too much. Many Americans were worried, and Sunny D started to lose fans. The company fixes the mess by changing the recipe. They added more real fruit juice and reduced the artificial content. But even with these changes, Sunny D did not make a grand comeback. Number 4. Crisco. Crisco used to be a big deal in the 1960s. It was made from partially hydrogenated vegetable oil. Manufacturers turned cottonseed or soybean oil into a solid fat. This oil was perfect for baking cookies and frying chicken. People believed that it was healthier than lard or butter because it came from vegetable oil. In the 1980s, health experts praised the trans fat in Crisco, saying it was better for the heart than saturated fats in coconut oil, palm oil, or beef fat. Fast food restaurants like Burger King jumped on this. They switched to oils like Crisco, believing it was healthier. Fast forward to the mid-1990s, everything changed. Scientists found that trans fat could raise bad cholesterol, clog the arteries, and cause heart disease. This was a big surprise. So Crisco changed its recipe to reduce trans fat by using less partially hydrogenated oil. Many food companies stopped using trans fat altogether. Looking back, it's amazing to see how things have changed. Crisco still brings that nostalgic smile from the 1960s back to our faces. Number 5. Safrole Oil. Does the sweet aroma of old-fashioned root beer and sassafras tree sound familiar? One secret ingredient was safrole oil, extracted from the roots of the sassafras tree. People boiled these roots to make the flavorful oil. They added a special touch of candies, sodas, and even perfumes. But then this oil caused lots of health problems. Scientists say it contains a possible carcinogen. That is, it might cause cancer. Due to these health risks, the FDA banned safrole oil from food and drinks to keep Americans safe. Today, safrole oil is banned in America. If someone is caught using it, they could get into trouble with the authorities. While we can't enjoy the classic safrole flavor anymore, we still cherish these memories from the 1960s. Before we get to the next banned food from the 1960s, here is the winner from last week's shoutout. Congratulations Jack Iron Man for saying I sub. Welcome to the family. If you want to win, please subscribe and say I sub. Let's keep it going. Number 6. Kinder Surprise Eggs. Did you know you can buy Kinder Surprise Eggs in the US? William Salas invented this chocolate treat in Italy. This surprise egg hid a toy inside a chocolate shell. Kids love cracking them open to find the surprise. But they're banned in America because of the 1938 Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act. This law forbids non-edible objects inside food. You can buy Kinder Surprise Eggs in America, and you can also bring them into the country. If customs were to catch you with these eggs, they would be confiscated, and you could be fined. US Customs are serious about this ban. Some travelers were shocked when the US Customs retrieved them at the border. Every year, thousands of Kinder Surprise Eggs are confiscated. In 2011 alone, Customs seized 60,000 pieces. Despite the ban in the US, people have fond memories of them. Some travelers were shocked when their eggs were taken at the border. US Customs treats them like prohibited items. Number 7. Fugu. Have you seen a fish so dangerous that only the most skilled chefs can prepare it? That's the fugu fish, also called a puffer fish. It is found in waters in Japan. Inside this fish is a deadly poison called tetrodotoxin. This poison is stronger than cyanide or arsenic. Just a tiny amount of this substance can paralyze your muscles and stop you from breathing even while you're awake. Even though fugu is banned in America, it is a special delicacy in Japan. Only licensed chefs are allowed to prepare it. They're trained for years to know how to remove the poisonous ovaries, eyes, and liver carefully. They must pass tough exams to prove their skills. Because of these strict rules, the number of poisoning cases has dropped. In 1983, fugu's liver was banned because it was so dangerous. The tradition of eating fugu continues in many parts of the world. Have you tasted this special fish? Did you enjoy it? Number 8. Haggis. Did you know that haggis is the national dish of Scotland? This savory pudding is made from sheep's heart, lungs, and liver, mixed with suet, oatmeal, and spices. This mixture is then cooked inside a sheep's stomach. This might sound strange, but it is a beloved tradition in Scotland. Robert Burns even wrote a famous poem titled Address to Haggis to celebrate it. Every year on Burns Night, January 25th, people gather to enjoy haggis and honor his memory. Sadly, haggis is banned in the US. The government banned it in 1971 because during slaughter, fluids like stomach acid can get into the lungs. So importing traditional haggis from Scotland to the US is illegal. Even though Americans can't taste haggis, it is still a cherished part of Scottish culture. Number 9. Horse meat. Have you ever eaten horse meat? In many countries, it was common to use horse meat for steaks, sausages, and stews due to its rich flavor. It is prepared like beef, but comes from horses instead of cows. But then, horse meat is banned in the US. Even if it is eaten, it is surrounded by strict laws. While it is not illegal to eat it, selling horse meat is effectively banned. Funding for inspections of horse meat stopped in 2007. Without these inspections, it is illegal to sell this meat to humans. Another reason horse meat was banned in the US is that horses receive medicine unsafe for humans. Therefore, eating their meat could be harmful. You would get into trouble if you're seen selling horse meat. This ban proves that Americans see horses as friends, not food. It is interesting to see other countries take horses for granted. Number 10. Unpasteurized milk. This old-fashioned milk is next on the list of foods banned from the 1960s. This milk is fresh, creamy, and rich. Unpasteurized milk is also known as raw milk. Before modern technology, people drank milk straight from the farm. Families gathered around with a glass of milk that tasted like nature. But then, scientists found that raw milk contains harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli. These germs can make you very sick. To keep people safe, Louis Pasteur invented pasteurization. This process heats the milk to kill the bacteria. Due to these health risks, many countries like America banned the sale of unpasteurized milk. Raw milk can have serious health consequences, especially for kids and older people. It can cause stomach problems or something worse. Although some people miss the taste of unpasteurized milk, it is better to drink pasteurized milk instead. Which of these banned foods from the 1960s do you miss the most? Tell us in the comments below.